No.
73% of the world is ocean, and oceans are always flat with each other. They touch each other.
Okay.
So 27% can't make a ball.
Okay.
Did you know that? All these world organizations use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. Where is Antarctica? It goes around the outside edge, and they don't want you to know that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can look all this stuff up. Do you know somebody who's interested in science? Maybe
Yeah, I do have my sister-in-law's nephew.
Yeah, well, if you look down here at the bottom, all the stuff on my banners is right there at that website.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And like I said, if you can call me, I make special ones for people.
Oh, okay.
They have special ones that they can play.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey guys, all these world organizations use the flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. You know, this is probably keeping you alive. Did you know that?
What's that?
A lot of men, they retire or whatever, and they have nothing to do, and then
Yeah, I haven't
just
retired
goes-
yet. I'm trying to find something I feel like doing when I retire.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
yeah, that's a good thing. It's good to have a hobby.
Woodworking, it's just too expensive.
I love woodworking, though.
I know the wood is so expensive that if you make something, you got to charge so much, and then it's usually out of people's price range. You know?
Well, you could make it out of wood you find in the woods, you know,
Yeah,
like
I know,
something.
but it's
I know a guy who makes canes, and he looks
Yeah.
for special sticks,
Right.
and so you get them out in the woods and
Yeah.
hiking, and
this is easy. I can get these at work and come home and sit down and make them.
yeah, that's cool. That's very good. Better than watching TV.
Yeah, it is. I try to do a lot of that. So.
That's good. I'm so happy. Oh, I'll get a copyright strike if I sing. That's not good. Can hardly hear the music, which is really good. I need to get a cup of tea somewhere. You know what? I can walk anywhere because I really don't have anything they can steal. Oh, except my... I don't want them to steal this. I don't want them to steal that. So the Earth is a flat plane. Did you know that? All the oceans are flat with each other, and they all touch. I'm gonna go get something hot to drink. Put this up on top. What? 4 to 5:30. All dresses $10. cheese melt, steak fries.
For you want for here, right? Yeah. Okay.
How much is a coffee? That's all right.
That's all right. That's a free coffee.
I need it. Is that decaf or is that regular? I need it. Do you have any tea? By any chance? Tea?
What kind of tea you want?
What do you got? If you have a decaf tea, that'd be great.
Yeah. You want big cup or small cup?
I don't know.
You told me.
Well, how much is a big cup?
I just give to you.
Oh, yeah, give me a big one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much.
That's all you need, right?
Pardon?
No sugar, no nothing.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That's great.
All right.
Thank you. The Earth is a flat plane. Did you know that? No, it's absolutely. I have a booth. Stop and see me.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I got free tea. That's awesome. Hey guys, what's going on? Did you know I'm up here teaching the flat Earth? Did you ever hear about that? No, really? No, I'm not kidding. Stop and see me. I have banners there, and I got all the information. You heard about it, right?
I have no idea.
Well, no, come on. No, I don't believe it. I know it is.
Bro, you said you were a flat earther yesterday. Come on, man.
No, he don't have to admit nothing. You guys come up here. Go up here and turn right, and you'll see me right near the bathrooms over back there.
All right, we'll do that.
Stop in. Today.
You guys.
Today? Where are they? What are they doing? They're goofing off. Just kids. Hey guys, so I'm up here. I have those banners and I teach the flat Earth. Okay. Yeah, you really ought to know about it. Stop by and talk to me. Did you know 73% of the Earth is ocean? And ocean is always flat on the top.
The earth is flat.
It is. No, it's not funny. It's actually flat. So are you the photographer?
Yes.
That's very cool that you're doing this. It's good to have a hobby. Aha! The Eiffel Tower. Did you go there? So, did you know we're doing some research? There's people online on YouTube. There's a guy named Flat Earth British. And there's also Philip Druzinin and another guy, Barnabas Nagy. And they're looking into the very old structures. And the Eiffel Tower is one of those old structures. Did you know that there's a lot of Eiffel Towers all over the world? Yeah, towers. Because they are really energy collectors. Our civilization before us was really an intelligent one. Like, you know, you've heard of Atlantis? Well, Atlantis was all over the world, actually. And we're finding these structures that are really energy collectors. Hi, did you know that the Earth is 73% water and it's all flat on top? So how do you make a ball out of 27%? Interested in science?
I'm sorry?
Science? So 73% of the world is ocean, and it's all flat on top. So how do you make a ball out of the rest of it? You don't. Science? Interested in science? 73% of the Earth is ocean. And they're all flat on the top, no matter what you do to it. So how do you make a ball out of the 27%? Do you know all these world organizations use the flat Earth map? But they leave off Antarctica, which goes around the outside edge. I don't think they want you to know that it actually has an outside edge. We call it the southern rim. There's only one pole.
Who calls it the Southern Rim?
The flat Earth community.
Oh, okay.
That's what we've come up with those.
That is a community? Okay.
Well, we're just independent researchers. And
So
we're all...
is there a north and a south?
There is a north pole. Is there.
That's where Santa Claus lives?
And then south, the southern rim, is this. So when you take your compass and it points to the north, everything opposite of that is south. No matter where you are, it's south. Now, west is just this way, clockwise. East is this way, counterclockwise. That's how it works. So if you have a ball, then at some point, if it goes out, you have to go down. It has to have a curve, a curvature formula. This is our formula.
Who made that up?
Well, it's agreed upon.
Agreed by who?
Earth curvature calculator on the website on the internet.
Oh, on the internet.
Everybody believes that that's a true formula. We've had it tested.
Tested?
Yes, tested
Independently tested?
by mathematicians. Based on
who are flat earthers?
Based on a 24,901 equator. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, then you can figure that out for yourself. The equator's 24,901.
I'm not here to disprove you.
No, that's okay.
Prove to me that the...
I can only give you the evidence, and you have to figure that out for yourself. Is it true or not? Okay?
So what are you selling?
So here's Chicago across Lake Michigan. I'm not selling anything. I'm loving humanity by telling them the truth.
So you're here to spread your word of the flat earthers?
No, I'm here to just tell you that Chicago is 60 miles across Lake Michigan, and you shouldn't be able to see it. According to the formula, it should be 2,400 feet below the curve.
So
that's a 240-story building, and yet there it is.
Below the curve, okay.
That's not below the curve. There is no curve. See, because water's flat on the top.
Yeah.
See? So, where's the curve? I went to Wildwood. I took a P1000 Nikon, and I could zoom in on Atlantic City, 32.6 miles away. That should be hidden under 681 feet. That's a 61-story building. It's not. It's there.
You're at.
No, I was right on the shore.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's no curvature that we're finding.
You're trying to prove to me the Earth is flat?
No, I'm just telling you what I'm finding. Look at this is reflection. On a flat surface, you get a.
That's what people have told you.
You get a line of reflection
yeah.
on a flat surface. Look, it goes right on that table. But if you have a curved surface, you bend that shiny paper and you go up to a light, you only get a dot. You only get a dot of curvature. No curvature, see? But see, look, this is reality. You get the line of reflection. That's a flat surface. So what does NASA give us? Green screens.
I'm not here to disprove you.
I'm just telling you what I know.
You have something to say. You got all your little diagrams, but
diagrams.
Your little. Yeah.
So either you think you're a scientist or a teacher or something.
No.
Okay.
No, I just find that your community of the flat earthers.
So why would they censor all these books in the schools?
See, that's why you're going to each one of these, because that's all you have in your toolbox.
No, we have 200 proofs.
200 more. Okay.
We have 200 proofs you can find down here, and you can look all that up and test it for yourself. Why do you go to Wildwood and see Atlantic City when you shouldn't be able to? See all those things. What can you test for yourself?
Why can't you go to the highest point here in the county and see all the way to the next state?
Yeah, there's places like that. You can go to Shanksville.
I mean, I'm talking...
Because the Earth is flat. That's why you can see that far. If it was curved, you'd never be able to see it.
Yeah, why can't you see then if you had a powerful telescope?
Well, there is moisture in the atmosphere, and there's smog and things like that you, at a long distance, it would be like a fog. You can't drive in a fog. You can't see ahead of you.
How do you know that?
How do you know when
that's proved scientifically?
When you drive in a fog, have you ever driven a car in a fog?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't see very far. So stretch that out over miles, and that would still give you that same occlusion.
Well.
So there's reasons why we can't see far, why we can't see Spain from here. But see, this is the flat Earth map. Here's equator, here's Cancer, Capricorn.
No obstructions in the atmosphere and everything. We should, if you were on a high point, you should be able to see.
What do you think of the Bible?
Hundreds of, I'm not talking religion here.
Okay, me neither.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Because in the Bible there's a verse that says that the devil took Jesus on the highest mountain and showed him all of the nations of the world. So I'm there, well, how could that happen? So either the Bible's a lie or something is different.
It's interesting you're involved with this. You always...
2 years ago, I came to realize that this was true.
Okay.
And I said, the first thing I said, oh my God, everybody's got to figure this out. Everybody got to know. That's what someone who loves humanity would do. Tell them the truth. If you hate them, you lie to them. So I'm out here telling the truth because I love humanity.
Well, you have a very interesting way of thinking, but...
Did you know...
I can tell you...
Did you know that no matter how high you go, the horizon is always at your eye level? Always. In an airplane?
See, someone taught you that.
No, they didn't. As a matter of fact, we had a pilot who put up a video, and I said, hold it. How can the sun be below the horizon?
Who is we?
We?
Yeah, who is we?
I have a couple of friends
Okay.
who are flat earthers.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I run a couple groups.
Yeah.
So, as a matter of fact, there's another flat earther here today.
Okay.
She has a booth down there. I went and I handed out my card. She said, "Oh, I'm a flat earther." And we have a big group. I'm there. Holy cow! I got to meet you guys. It's growing, and the internet is one of those reasons because we can talk to people, common people like us, all over the world, who are not getting paid for any of this. So I would encourage you to look this stuff up, and the best place is right there at that website because it gives you my 3 favorite videos. I don't run the website, but he respects my opinion. I mean, is there something, what is your biggest concern or what is your biggest objection? You have to study perspective because that's something I spent 2 weeks on just getting it through my head, you know. Crepuscular rays. The sun is very small and close. It's not 93 million miles away. It is not. We have one of the videos on here shows time lapse of the sun. When it goes off in the distance, it gets smaller and smaller. That would never happen if it was 93 million miles away. You would never see that change in distance. When the radius is 4,000 miles. 4,000 compared to 93 million, no difference in your eyes seeing that.
So the sun's a lot closer than we realize.
Absolutely. And actually, it goes around. In Capricorn, the equator, and Cancer. That's how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's really important because if the government can lie to us, if they can fool us, they can rule us.
How does this affect your daily life?
Well, at least it made a whole lot more sense. Things started clearing up about a lot of stuff. Like, why don't political elections change anything?
I'm not talking politics here.
No, I'm not either. But that's what it cleared up in my mind. I used to be heavy into politics, like campaigning, rah, rah. As soon as I figured this out, I knew all the politics were all on the same team. And elections don't matter because they select. Did you know the United States government is really a corporation? 1781 or 1871. I always get those mixed up. But it turned it into a corporation. They changed one word. Of the people to for the people. So there's a lot that we're not told.
So that's how it affects your daily life?
Yeah. I don't vote anymore. I don't go to church anymore because the governments, they took over the churches too. So they don't teach what really the Bible really says, like go out and tell everybody good news.
I think someone took over your mind.
Really? So that's because you never looked into this. I dare you to watch those videos and have it not affect you at all. Time lapse of the sun, and then there's also one magnification, refraction, which teaches you why you think the sun goes down, but it doesn't go down, it just goes away. There's a lot to
this. The sun
this.
doesn't set, it's the rotation.
Well, here's a totally different way of looking at things. Totally different.
So just rotation, that's why you have
But
day and
see,
night. I'm not a scientist.
When somebody
I'm not
gives
here
you
to
a different
prove-
idea, you have to say, well, wait a minute, could it work like that? Could it work? And then what is true?
Well, what's on the bottom?
On the bottom of
The
what?
underside of the flat Earth.
I don't know. I've never been there. I don't even know what's past the edge of Antarctica. Here's the edge of Antarctica. That's all I know. But I do
Why don't the
know,
flat Earthers go out and explore that?
because the Antarctic Treaty in 1959 prevented all independent
What
exploration.
about the other edges?
What other edges?
Edges of the Earth.
There is only one that I know of. Like the Antarctica is about the farthest we can go. We can't go past that. I don't know what's out there.
How can there only be one edge if it's flat?
It's a circle. And some people
So
think
if it's a round disc, then
some people think it goes no. Some people think it goes on for infinity. I don't personally think so. I think it's like this. I think it's like this, where there is a dome. We've seen lightning sprites. If you look them up.
Oh, we live under a dome.
Well, that's why they mock us. That's why they mock that whole thing, under the dome and the Truman Show, because they only tell us what they want us to know, and they mock us.
There is a dome. It's the atmosphere.
Well, you have to figure that out.
You're saying the edge of the Earth is where? Where's the edge here?
I think it's 300 miles past the edge of Antarctica.
Where is that on here?
I don't know.
Just say it's here.
Okay.
Right? Just say it's right here.
Okay.
So what's this edge?
I don't know what's below it. It's the same edge. It's an edge.
Edge.
So?
If it's around...
Do you know anything about, like, torus fields? Do you know anything about torus fields?
And if you're talking degrees here, every degree is an edge.
Okay.
So you're saying there's only one edge.
I think we live in a torus field. Okay.
Now you're changing on me.
No, because you want to know about the edge.
You said there's one edge.
Yeah. I think we live in a torus field, okay, where the electricity, the magnetic electricity comes up and goes around. So there's something below us, and here at the North Pole, you know that there used to be the North Pole had land on the maps, but now they erase it and say there's no land up there. Maps are changing, and they're doing that on purpose. They don't want us to know some things. I think this goes down around the edge of Antarctica and then comes up through. And that's why you have the aurora borealis. It excites the elements in the atmosphere. There's a lot to this. And just a little study, you seem like an intelligent guy because you're questioning what the heck, you know.
Well, I'm not here to disprove you.
No.
It's just that.
That's fine. How can this be, over thousands of years, there's Polaris in the middle, and you leave your aperture open, you get star trails, right? But this is what they teach in the schools. You would never get that from that. That is reality. This is what they put in the books, okay? So there's a lot of discrepancies, and we were always taught, get good grades, listen to your teachers, do what they say. Well, yeah, but they're not telling us the truth. So now I'm saying don't worry about that stuff. I mean, really, grades are not everything.
Take it back to your community about why there's only one edge, because that I can't one edge if it's flat. You think it's at one point?
1 point?
In the Antarctic?
No, the North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the edge there. Okay. The whole thing.
So no one's allowed to go over the edge?
Since 1959.
Why is that?
They made a treaty. 53 countries signed on to that.
Who's stopping you? Flat earthers.
They shoot you first and ask questions later, and
That's a lot of ground to cover.
We have evidence. Yeah, but John Kerry went down there and flew in 300 miles from the edge. That was in the newspaper. John Kerry did that. Now, what's he going to go see out there? Mm-hmm. I have questions.
Well, you should search for those answers.
So should you.
Well,
I didn't say anything that piqued your interest here.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, then you have to stay.
If I was a scientist, all of these could be easily disproven.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Nope. Hi there.
Hi.
Hello. I'll leave you to it.
Have a good day. Interested in science at all?
What?
You interested in science?
Nah.
No? Interested in science at all? Did you ever hear of this before? It's a good thing to know before you have kids. Stupid women do not let their men think for themselves. Hi there. Ugh. Ever hear of this before? Interested in science? Interested in science? Nope. Interested in science at all? Those turquoise ones would go nice with your shirt. Did you ever hear about this? The Earth is a flat plane? What did you think about it? Well, you know the water's always flat on top, right? No matter what. And 73% of the Earth is ocean. And there's no such thing as gravity. Yeah, there's a force that holds us down, but it's diamagnetism, a push down, not a pull down. And I can prove that because gravity pulls to the center of a ball. So that means there would be no natural flat places on Earth if that were true. We have the Bonneville Salt Flats, which was a dried up salt lake. And if there was a curve, it would reflect in the dried up bed.
So tell me what the point is.
The point is, if they can fool us, they can rule us. And they can send us off to wars.
Well, they do that.
For false reasons, though.
And they do that.
And we don't question it. We don't question it. And they're teaching lies in the schools.
I don't disagree with you.
So
I think it's pointless.
If a critical mass of the humanity all comes together and says, we're not doing this anymore, then they would have to listen. We are growing and growing, and I'm out here.
I've read that.
So, yeah, it would be good if you knew. If you type that in, you can watch the 3 favorite videos that has all this information on the banners, and you can do it in the privacy of your home, and you can educate yourself on this issue.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Marilyn.
Marilyn, I'm Karen.
Karen.
How long have you...
2 years. I studied it 2 years ago, and I said, this can't be. This is crazy. And I studied it. It took a couple weeks on there just watching and studying. And I had questions about this, especially perspective. It's something you have to study to understand. These ships don't go over the curve because we now have cameras that zoom in on them. If they're over the curve, you can't look through the water to see them. They're just going into the vanishing line. And I mean, everything we've been taught was so contrary to what this says. And yet, here it is. Look, reflections on the water. If it's a flat surface, you get the line. That's reality. The line is reality. If it's a curved surface, you only get a spot. And I was doing all these experiments myself, thinking, holy crap, another one. So here we have Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. It should be hidden according to the curvature formula, which everybody agrees on that. It should be hidden under 2,400 square feet. 2,400 feet, I'm sorry. That's a 240-story building. No, it's right there. And we have a guy who went in a speedboat and took his camera and went all the way across. It's not any kind of refraction or anything like that. So, yeah, this is all true, but you have to figure it out for yourself. And once you do, then things like clear up, like the fog is lifted, and you see everything. I stopped voting because I know the governments are just, it's not who votes, it's who counts the votes. That's who selects the winner. We are being lied to about everything, and it's just disgusting to me. You know,
so once we're off of this, be it flat or round,
off the spinning ball. Well, we say no. We say no to paying the school taxes. We say no to the voting. We say no to all that.
Yeah, I know. But
New World Order is what they're headed for.
What then?
Well, at least our government, it's our job to be truthful and honest for our future generations. Okay? I'm out here because I love humanity for no other reason. I'm not trying to sell anything or...
Right.
So I just love humanity. They need to know the truth. If you lie to somebody, you hate them.
Yeah.
So here we are. And NASA is lying to us about everything. Look, they've had this right on their website. They're mocking us.
So then what do you believe is beyond our life, though?
Beyond our life or beyond the edge?
Beyond our life, like beyond once you die. Then what?
Okay, once you die, well, I believe in the afterlife. Okay, but I don't teach that. That's something you have to decide for yourself.
Exactly.
But once you just when you know that there is a flat plane with a dome, it had to be created. This random Big Bang stuff and evolution, That's all no creator necessary. See?
Pretty much.
So if everybody knew that this was a creation and we were fearfully and wonderfully made, don't you think we'd all act differently, especially towards each other?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you were headed with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm born again. But I don't ever teach that. I want people to see. And once you say, you know, you're a believer, they all like shut down. I don't want to shut anybody down. I want them to see that this is a creation. And they have a creator and they are loved. But see, they won't look there unless you show them the evidence. And this isn't, I feel like it's a mission, but I don't know. This is provable, testable, scientifically repeatable. Where's there? Shh. Scientific method. This is foolproof.
And you said your name is Marilyn?
Marilyn Spirit Level. That's my channel.
Well, my name is Karen, and I'm nice to meet you.
Thank you, Karen. Nice to meet you too. I'm glad you came back.
Have a good weekend.
You too. That was such a blessing. That was a blessing. That was a blessing. Ah, Karen. Nice to meet you, Karen. I got to get out my cards. Wait a minute. Oh, now it's all right. There's another penny. Another penny. It was heads. I mean, it was tails. So you turned it over. Now you can pick it up and you'll get good luck. Yes. Do you? Yeah, come over here and talk to me. Did you see my setup? Yeah, Richie from Boston. He's great. Yeah. He did a thing. He said the moon is 4 miles away. I'm there. Yeah. Because I've been saying that, and I don't know if he heard it from me or not, but I said, somebody out there, get your P1000 cameras and see if you can zoom in on something and determine how far it is. You know, and he says, he did that, and it was about 4 miles. And so